What's up, you guys? It's Tommy here from Saleslucky.com, and today's topic is about how to stop pitching and how to start truly understanding your prospects more. Otherwise known as how to transition from presenting to solution and value selling. Okay, and the reason why this is important is because I think a lot of times salespeople, they don't do as well, or they, when they're beginners, they get real nervous when in a sales conversation because they don't really know what to say, and so they kind of fall back and lean on their slide deck presentation or their product, and they start doing this verbal vomit of all these features and stuff and facts about the products. But that's actually a very ineffective and difficult way to sell. A more effective and quote unquote easier way to sell is not having to worry about what you're going to say, but really just focusing on your prospects and asking the right questions. So as a quick example of this, you can ask questions that help you understand the prospect's pain points, help you understand why the prospect is there speaking with you, like why did they join this conversation here today, help you understand what their ideal goals are, their dreams and objectives, and also what are the implications or effects of their problems, and how is that affecting things. So very simple things, but once asked, completely changes the paradigm of sales. So for example, instead of being with a prospect and kind of like freezing up and not knowing what to say and then defaulting back to the slide deck and like doing a verbal vomit features and stuff, ask your prospect, hey, Mr. Prospect, I'm just curious, what brought you to this meeting here today? Why did you join this call here today? And then shut up and just listen, and they'll tell you. Or you can ask something like, hey, Mr. Customer, really curious, what would you say are the top challenges or major pain points that you're experiencing right now in your business? Or what are the top challenges or pain points that you're experiencing right now? And again, be quiet and just listen to them. And once they tell you what those challenges are, you can follow up with a question like, interesting. Sounds like that's really important to you. I'm curious, how is that affecting things? How is that affecting, let's say, your bottom line, or your employee morale, or your company's culture, or how is that impacting the way that you're going to do business down the line? How is that impacting the availability of time that you have, or how is that impacting what you can get done throughout your day or over the next 6 months? I think you guys get the idea, right? So these questions are uncovering pain points and getting your customer to expand their pain and like get emotionally associated with the pain. And then you can ask them questions that uncover their ideal goals or visions. Like, so if you were able to achieve if you were able to achieve anything that you wanted here, what would that look like? What would your ideal outcome or vision look like? And how would that make you feel? And why is that important for you? And allow them to answer these questions, right? And ask them things like, ultimately, if you were able to achieve some of those things, what would that mean? How important would that be for you? Why would that be important? And if you were able to achieve some of those things, how would that make you feel at the end of the day? And what would that mean to you? What would that mean to your family? So you're getting them to like envision and really immerse themselves and viscerally immerse themselves, get them to feel like what it would feel like if they achieve some of their dreams, their goals, and their objectives, right? And then what is really important that a lot of people don't realize is that when you're asking these questions, your prospect is doing like most of the talking, is doing 60 to 90% of the talking. So you're only talking a small fraction of the time. So you don't need to worry about what to say. The focus is not on you anymore. The focus is on the customer. So you're putting all your attention on the customer's world, and you're better understanding them. And once you better understand them, you can then better influence them. Because just like Tony Robbins says, in order to influence someone, we must already know what influences them, okay? So hope you guys got value out of this video, and would love to hear your comments, and we'll talk soon. Bye.